Hey everybody, today I want to discuss the debate between choosing between pursuing your dreams or pursuing finances. Now, I don't even know why this is a debate. I feel like this is kind of like asking the question about if you want to be healthy, should you eat healthy or should you move your body? Like, I think the answer is obviously both. And with this question, if you're like me, neither option feels fully right. Like, as much as I would love to just run forward to my dreams, for anybody who's ever had a season without money, you know how important money is. And I know from my own personal experience. So I know money's important. But in the same sense, I also don't want to do the other path where you're working a job you hate for many years in hopes of working your way up in order to get some leniencies so then you can start working on your dream. That also is not satisfying. So, what I want to do is I want to share with you that, first of all, I think we're asking the wrong question. I don't think it's a binary choice. I think the real solution that we're really hoping for is to pursue our dreams in a way that's thoughtful, that's logical, and that feels as safe as possible while still stretching ourselves. And I'm thinking of this quote, I'm going to mess it up, but this saying by David Bowie, where they were talking to him about him like stretching himself and experimenting. And he said that. And I love that. That stuck with me because I think that's what it is. I think some people are like, you don't know how to swim, go to the deep end. No. But in the same sense, if you don't know how to swim, it also doesn't help you to just sit on the sidelines the rest of your life either, right? You want to be feeling secure, feel safe, but go just far enough to where you feel like you're stretching yourself. So today I want to share with you 4 questions you can ask yourself to get some clarity in moving forward on your dreams in a way that feels safe and also stretchy. And just so you know a little bit about me, who's speaking to you right now, my name is Steph. I've done over 6,000 hours of one-on-one coaching with different clients, and I also work as an executive producer in the entertainment industry. So a big part of my job is taking the creative, no matter how messy it is, taking the creative, adding logic, adding structure and systems to it, so that way we can all move forward on time and on budget. And that's the piece that I think is missing for some people when they want to pursue their dreams. It has to be both. So here are your 4 questions to help get clarity on where you want to go. Number 1, what do you want your life to look like? And this is the first question because this is the most important question. You want your life to be what you want it to be. You only go through this life once. So I really want that for you. So number 1, get clarity on what you want your life to look like. What do you want your days to look like? What is the end goal? Number 2, look at your ship. Now, when I say this, I mean look at your finances. And you can get a favorite drink of choice or a dessert, something to make you feel good, because this is sometimes one of the hardest parts. When we look at our current financial situation, are there credit cards that maybe were interest free and now they're going to hit soon? Do you have any big bills coming up, like kids going to college or aging parents? Anything you need to take into consideration. Look at your financial situation, your income as well as your expenses, and also see that if you stepped away from your job, or if you're deciding to take on a job or to pursue your dreams, decide, how much are your expenses? How much would you need to make in order to stay above water? After that, you get to question number 3. What are your options? And you don't want to do 1 or 2 options. You want to do 3 to 5. Now, in the book Designing Your Life, they talk about Odyssey plans. And the whole idea is that if you do 1 or 2, you have a binary choice, which is not really a choice. You want to have 3 to 5 different pathways to get you where you want to go. This can be, working a corporate job in order to have the money to do the things you want to do with your dream, or just going straight for the dream, or anything in between. But create those 3 to 5 pathways so you get your mind working on different ways you can make your life what you want it to be. And number 4, decide 1 small action you can take starting today that takes 15 minutes or less. No matter what situation you're in. If you're going to go full out for your dream, great. If you were going to have to work your job for many years in order to take care of expenses, that's fine too. But the one thing that is non-negotiable is to start moving on your dream for 15 minutes a day minimum. And my suggestion is do this before you go into work, because then you feel like you're taking care of yourself first before going and working for others. And I got to tell you, this makes a huge difference. I will say from my own personal experience, when I go to bed at night, even if I've done a lot of things for a lot of other people and worked for everybody else, as long as I do at least 15 minutes working on my dream, I feel so good and I sleep so much better versus the nights where I go to bed and I'm like, I didn't do anything for me, or I didn't get the most out of it that I could have. So I strongly encourage you, this is not a negotiable part of this. Do not wait on your dream. You will end up so much more upset about it than if you just move on it for 15 minutes every morning before you go to work. That's all you need to do to feel like you're actually starting to get momentum. Because as I say time and time again, it's not even about reaching that goal, dream, or destination, although obviously we all want that for you. It is about setting up a target that guides the way you spend your days and the way you spend your life. And I want for you to have a life that is reflective of what you want, regardless of anything else. And it can start with as little as 15 minutes a day doing something for you that stretches you just enough outside of your comfort zone, because there's so much benefit in that stretching. For me, I'm doing YouTube videos. I'm doing one video a day for 125 days. Today is day 4, but this is my way of stretching myself in about 15 minutes a day. All right, so in the comments below, let me know if you are committing to stop waiting on the sidelines and to start moving on your dreams, because that's what I want for you. As you start to move on your dreams, you start to get so much life fulfillment, so much enjoyment. It is exciting to wake up in the morning. You will start thinking about your dreams even when work is hard or life is hard. Those dreams in your mind just start to motivate you and excite you and pull you forward. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about dreams and goals and longevity and how this benefits this hugely. I'll see you then.